Hey winners, welcome or welcome back to this channel. I am Winnie. If this is the first time you're watching a video of mine, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. And if you're an oldie and you've come back to watch this face of mine, love you long time. I'm back with another lock video. As y'all can see, fresh new retwist, baby. This is how my locks are looking like. And guess what? I did it myself last night and I'm very pleased with the results. I'm gonna be putting a link to the video somewhere up here. And yeah, this is gonna be the start of me taking care of my own locks again like I was several years ago. Anyway, I thought I'd use this opportunity to basically give y'all a few reasons, probably about 5 reasons, as to why going forward I'm gonna be taking care of my own locks. So my first point is money. Yeah, different places charge different prices for getting your locks retwisted. You could easily be paying £80–90 to get a lock retwist. Now for me, how I see it as, I can do it myself, especially as I recently made a decision that going forward I'm not going to be styling my hair. I previously was taking care of my locks many years ago, and then I went back to getting it done professionally for my own reasons at the time. However, that £80, for example, that I could be using to pay someone else to retwist my hair, and let's be for real, a retwist doesn't even last that long unless you're getting it styled. I could keep it. That can go towards my savings, that can go towards travel, or that can go towards any other thing that I want to, because I know that everyone on social media is making like 100k salary and above every year. Some of us are not making that kind of money, so we gotta start budgeting accordingly so that we can be living below or within our means, and I am one of those people. Second point is, I no longer have to go on someone else's schedule, period. You know, we've all been there, well, unless you've obviously been doing your locks from day one, but you know, you've been there where there's been a time where maybe you've got an event coming up or a last minute holiday, whatever it may be, and you want to get that fresh retwist done, and you've gone to contact your loctician, or you've gone to try and make a booking at your lock salon, and they are fully booked, and you're pissed, you know what I mean? Whereas now, it's like, whenever I want to do my locks, I go on my own schedule. If I know I've got a last minute flight, I don't know, next week, and my hair's grown out a bit and I want that fresh retwist, I can do that. Third point is, I was actually starting to feel a type of way about how my locks were being retwisted. Now, I don't know if there is some sort of professional justification in regards to why I'm now noticing that a lot of people comb out your hair quite a bit before they retwist it. To me, I don't understand why I've got locks and there's a comb being used to comb out my new growth before retwisting it. And also, in case maybe this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, last year, at some point last year, maybe the year before, oh, well, I say last year, I'm filming this on the 15th of December 2023. So when I say last year, I'm talking about 2022. I'm aware that I'll probably put out this video maybe in 2024, I don't know. But at some point within the last 2 years, let's put it like that, I was experiencing some thinning, predominantly around my hairline area. There were also a few locks dotted somewhere here that were thinning out. So for me, it makes me feel really anxious when I'm going to get my hair done. People are aware that I am having issues with thinning and stuff, but there's still the need to like be combing. And there's this obsession with creating very neat parts. I don't know, maybe it's because at present I've had my locks since 2011, so I've gone through all of the various stages where I was originally like obsessing about the neatness of my locks and it looking aesthetically pleasing all the time. Then I've gone through the stage of, oh my gosh, my locks are thinning out, let me go a whole year without retwisting. I've gone through the various stages that I think I've needed to go through, and at this point the only thing I care about is the health of my locks, and I do not understand why there needs to be a comb or a brush in my hair in order for me to get a retwist. Last night when I retwisted my locks, I didn't use a comb, I didn't use a brush. Do you know what I used? I used these. I used my fingers to get the job done, okay? Fourth point is I now have control of the products that are going into my hair. So what do I mean about that? For the most part, when I go and get my hair done at the locticians, they tend to use hair gel. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna use hair gel in my hair, because you know what, my opinions do tend to change and whatnot, but I do find that the amount of gel that gets used when retwisting is very excessive, and in turn what I've noticed is it does things like it causes build-up, or it causes flaking, or even worse than all of that, for me, it causes my scalp to excessively itch. And then also when it gets to the front of my hairline, like I've always said, I have a lot of baby hairs. Obviously where I've retwisted last night, it's not that noticeable, but my hair at the front grows out of my lock, and in general I have a lot of baby hairs towards the front of my hair. And when they get to the front of my hairline, what they normally do, y'all see how I've retwisted it, yeah, and it's like, it just looks natural. Had I got it done at the lock salon, they would have like pushed it back with all the baby hair and like used excessive oil to give it that slick, make sure that the baby hairs are all slickly in, right? And then any hairs that are not in it, they would then use excessive gel to then style it and all of that. And it's like, yes, it does look aesthetically pleasing, it really does, but when you know that somebody is having issues with their hairline area, it doesn't make an ounce of sense. And not only that, where I'm now planning on doing my own locks, last night all of the products that I used, oil and water to retwist firstly, and all the products that I use are 100% natural, 100% organic. All ingredients do not hurt my hair whatsoever, and all of the ingredients that are in all of the products that I used last night to do my hair, which was plant made, by the way. I have spoken about plant made several times on this channel. If you aren't aware of what plant made or who plant made are, I am going to leave a link in the description section below. I'm also going to link some videos up on here, but they are basically, I solely use their products now. I use their soap bar, I use their drizzle products, which is basically essentially rose water, and it's got a lot of other ingredients that helps promote hair growth. And I also use their oil called Inches Pro, which is made to basically like promote hair growth, right? And now I'm going to be retwisting my own locks. I intend to use predominantly their products. Don't get me wrong, maybe at some point I might decide, I may want to dabble in certain products, but for the most part I am concerned about what I'm putting on my scalp and on my hair. I don't want to be irritating my scalp. I don't want my hair to be thinning out. I don't want to be creating build-up, which it looks gross. And actually recently I noticed that my locks towards the back have like some white stuff in it. I don't know if it's build-up or maybe if it's like from previous fluffy stuff that I've worn. I don't know. But the point is, I now have control of what goes in my hair. Because it was kind of annoying me, the fact of I have control of what goes in my hair, and then I go to the salon and then they just kind of put whatever that they use in people's hair to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Whereas for me, I don't care about the aesthetics of how my locks look. When I'm retwisting because I'm indirectly trying to train my hair to grow within the lock, and also I don't want all of my locks to mesh together. That's what it is for me. It's not about me retwisting excessively tight so that it looks some type of way for other people. My fifth and my final point is I get more control over my hair, which actually I've kind of spoken about in the last point. But yeah, again, I can do what I want with my hair. I told you at the start, I don't want to pull it out because I'm going out somewhere and I'm glad that it's lying down. But I've created, you can see one baby lock here, there's another one here but it's lying down. I've created 2 locks at the front. Reason for that is because there was a lot of like little hair essentially there, right? And every time I bring it up, like, okay, I want to create a lock, I want to create a lock, I want them two to be created locks, I will be told, wait a bit. What we'll do is in due time, I have like some locks that have 2 heads. We'll cut some of them and then reattach it to the front. Now, those of you that have been rocking with me for a long time, you will know that at some point in 2022, or was it even this year? I honestly can't remember, but I think it's 2000 and no, it might be 2023. I did allow for them to reattach. I say reattach, but I did allow for them to attach and create like new locks towards the front of my hairline. And I can't lie, I wouldn't do that again for the sole reason of when they did that, I noticed that sometimes when I'll be washing my hair, sometimes it would fall out, and then on my next appointment I'd have to get them to like crochet in and stuff. I don't want that, right? I just want to, I don't care if it looks weird that there's like 2 baby ones and I don't care. For me, if I'm gonna be creating a lock, I want it to be grown organically. And yesterday I didn't have to deal with somebody telling me, no, just give it a year, wait a bit, and then someone combing it all the way back to give me a sleek look. Nope. I had the control to decide I'm gonna create these locks. I'm gonna be patient for this lock to form, even though my hair takes a very long time to fully lock up. I'm gonna have the patience to do it. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna leave things as it is. But me having that control going forward on this lock journey means everything to me, and it makes me really excited. I can't lie. So yeah, that's basically the reasons why going forward I'm gonna be doing my own locks. Don't get me wrong, maybe in future there might be an odd occasion where I might decide, you know what, I actually fancy getting my hair done, or I don't know, maybe there's a special situation where I'm like, okay, cool, on this occasion I don't want to get I don't want to do it myself, I'll let somebody else do it. But for the most part, from now on, I'm gonna do it for myself. Yesterday I was filming this, like filming me retwisting my hair. So it took me a little bit over an hour, but I know for myself that if I wasn't filming, I would have got that done bang under an hour or 50 minutes tops, because all I was doing was predominantly just focusing on the new growth. And actually that probably could have been one of my points as well. Sometimes when I'm getting a retwist at the salon, they're not just focusing on the growth, they're kind of retwisting all the way to the end, which again I think is unnecessary, and I feel like it probably contributes to my hair thinning. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you made it all the way to the end. Do you retwist your own locks? If so, what sparked that decision? If you don't retwist your own locks and maybe you rather professionally get it done, let me know in the comment section what your reason for that is. Let's get to gisting. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until my next one, mwah, take care, be good.